Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out. It's Sharp. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups in neutral locations, Kirby. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Or it's snapped to the back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pump over the middle. It's Turner. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 5-yard line. The coverage team makes him pay for that decision. The TCU Horned Frogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. What a catch!
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's the running back in the flat. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's York. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the wideout goes in motion. Midfield. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. He makes the grab. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it second and medium. It's a quarterback keeper, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to
push and drop back at the 8-yard line.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
And the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. The defense rise up for a big stop. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Makes a quick grab. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With pressure and sack, and will be tackled inside the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So back to their own 9-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He lets it go. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the completion made. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Michigan. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Oh, he fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Chris,
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. Makes the catch downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He pulls in the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Touchdown, TCU. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense is back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. third down. And that's going to be a safety.
And that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. Breaks into open space. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
The running back here on a direct snap. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy.
Here he goes. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Movement here from the tight end. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Wolverines! They finish off the scoring drive. Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he rolls it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earmarked.
That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Breaks into the clear. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The offense trying to cash in on the field position after the defense created that safety. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Second down after the incompletion. Handoff from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down to the 35 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Final play before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll try a pass here. looking right. This one caught. That's a big gain of the play. He's out of bounds, and that'll end the third quarter. So, Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. And the TCU offense takes the field.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense and work that clock, and you seal victory.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First down and more. He's still running. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
In the clear at the 25. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
That back was shot out of a gun. How quick did he accelerate to pick up those yards. Just an electric run. Somehow he's knocked out of bounds at just the 1-yard line. Well, he deserved a touchdown there.
The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
29 Philly.
A direct snap. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They go with a direct snap. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hall. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And on the carry, he's heading left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And the fullback going nowhere. Like they stop him for a loss.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump. And the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Going for his running back. Dumps it down his back. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
221 wing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more